Yo, Kasura here. We are back on the Reverse 99 video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my 700-day free-to-play account that I started on global day 1, as well as my other 2 accounts that I have. But before we do that, I do want to take this moment to just say happy 2nd anniversary to Reverse 99. I know we still got about a month to go until it's officially 2 years, but we are on the 2nd anniversary patch, and I can't believe I've been playing this for pretty much 2 years now. It goes to show that I've really enjoyed playing Reverse 99 and making content for it. That's why I have stuck with it for so long. Let's get right to it. We're going to start with the account that everyone cares about. This is the 700-day free-to-play account on global. As you can see, it's logged in for 700 days. It started on October 26, 2023, which is the launch date of Reverse 99. And I'm going to answer the number 1 question that's on your mind right now. How many pulls have you been able to get over the past 700 days as a free-to-play player? So here's the number. I've gotten approximately 353,370 clear drops, which is equivalent to about 1,963 pulls. If you look over here, I looked at my previous video that I did last year for the 1st anniversary. So that account was a 1-year free to play. I did make that video at exactly 365 days, which is exactly a year. This account is 700 days. For it to be actually 2 years, it would be 730 days. We still have 30 more days left, but you can kind of see that we got more clear drops in the 1st year than the 2nd year, but that's totally normal. There's probably a lot of things on your mind thinking you probably jump right away like, oh my god, they're giving us less clear drops. No, that's not really it. Or maybe you are jumping to the fact that, oh, we had shortened patches, less compensation. No, it's not that either. It's pretty much the beginner clear drops. So you know, the beginning story, all the new content when you start the game, they give you a lot of clear drops. They flood you with that. So basically the 1st year, the clear drops is going to be inflated because it's your first time playing the game. And then after you cleared all the content that's permanent, then you won't have refreshing clear drops. The only refreshing clear drops is new events and Limbo and Loose Escape. So seeing that the clear drops are a little bit less this year actually makes a lot of sense. So next I'm going to explain how we got to this number and a disclaimer of all the pulls that we've gotten. So yes, this account is 100% free to play. You can feel free to believe me or not, but I have all the evidence on my channels, my live streams, all the VODs are on my channel, and they date all the way back to the beginning of the game. So it's up to you if you want to go ahead and review the evidence, but this is completely free to play. I know it's crazy to believe. Okay, and the next disclaimer is that yes, there are some clear drops that have gone through events, meaning some of the events that Reverse 99 hold on Twitter or they hold on Discord, where you do like their activity or something like that, and then you get randomly chosen to get free clear drops or merchandise. So I have gone about 2,000 clear drops just from participating in those events. In terms of getting to the number of clear drops over the past 700 days, I simply just looked at my summon tracker and added all those pulls to my current pulls that I have. So I've tracked all my pulls since the day 1 F2P banner. As you can see, I've spent 1,319 pulls on limited banners. I spent a lot more on the Nautica, Cassandra, Ezio, Lanyo. I have all of those added up to how many pulls I've spent, and then I've added that to the current pulls I have, which is about 244 pulls plus another 10 pulls, so 250, and that's how I got to my number of 353,370 clear drops, which is again approximately 1,963 pulls. Here's the rest of a look at the account here, and the purpose of this account was basically to answer, can this free-to-play account or can any free-to-play player beat all of the content that Reverse 99 throws at you in terms of like endgame, reveries, limbos, all that stuff. So obviously, since this account is very focused on beating endgame or anything that Reverse 99 throws at us, it is going to be focused very heavily on pulling only meta characters, rarely pulling on non-meta characters. As you can see for the betrays, I have actually not activated them except for the standard banner characters, because they pretty much, their portrays are not really that useful. Their multiplier increases and they don't really change their gameplay like a Flutter Page P1, but all the other limited characters that do have some gameplay changing portrays, I have not activated them, and that's because I wanted to keep these characters kind of relatable if anyone ever wants to see them in action, or I ever want to do a little showcase with them. Keeping all the characters at P0 just makes it a lot easier. Onto my second account on global. This is the account of how I actually play Reverse 99. I made it 7 days after my free to play account because I just wanted to get Melania because she was my favorite character. And as you can see on this account, I do spend money on it. I buy skins for my favorite characters. I also do some crazy stuff where I pull for my favorite characters all their portrays. So Melania is P5 here, and soon I'm going to get a P5 Kikania with the portrait selector and potentially just pulling on her banner. And again, this is how I want to play Reverse 99. I want to get the skins, I want to support the game, I want to max out my characters. I'm going to pull for Noir, I'm going to pull for Hisabeth. I literally don't care about the meta. Again, this is how I would play this game, and in all of my videos I always put the disclaimer that you should pull for the characters you like the most, because it's going to make the game overall more enjoyable. And I have to say, I enjoy playing on this account the most, and having this account is a really nice breath of fresh air because I really enjoy playing Reverse 99 this way instead of always worrying about meta this, meta that, all that stuff. And honestly, I'm going to P5 both of Melania and Kikania, and the next character I will P5 is Sophia whenever they announce her to be playable. In terms of characters and stuff, I do only have my favorite characters P5. The other limited characters, I do try to keep them at P0 because sometimes I might not have them on the free-to-play account, so I can at least showcase them on this paid account. So on to the last account here. This is the CN free-to-play account. It hasn't been on for that long. It's only been on for about 136 days, a little bit over 4 months, but it's new to me compared to the 700 days I have on the other accounts. But basically, I made this account because I really wanted to try 2.8 when CN came out, the patch that we are currently on. I wanted to see like, hey, if I make a new account with the experience I have on Global, can I beat all of Endgame by 2 weeks? Which I did. I beat all of Limbo and Lucidscape. But the real Endgame, could I beat Reveries in 2 weeks? I wasn't able to, but if you watch my series, I was able to be all the way down to 400M by 1 month, and I just really want to see how far I can push with a new free-to-play account. So currently with this account here, we are on 500M. I haven't really had much time to play this more, haven't been able to stream this as more because I've just been working on a lot of videos for 2.8 on Global. But as soon as I'm done with all those videos, I'm basically going to go back to CN and try to beat 500M with this 4-month free-to-play account. So this is the roster for the CN account, and basically it's going to do the same exact thing as the free-to-play Global account, which is basically using units and trying to beat everything P0, free to play, all that stuff, and showcasing the newest characters in the hardest new contents. All the characters that I have on this account are characters you can potentially get starting from 2.8, and you can get the Nauticas, the Auroras, the Lucy, Sentinel, Corone, Robusca, and maybe you've already got the Etsu and Cassandra back in the AC collab. So all the units that I'm going to be using to clear hopefully the content in this game 500M are units that you can get. So basically, if you watch, you know, my content, the streams, all this stuff, you can kind of evaluate yourself how worth these characters are, and obviously I'll make some videos about that stuff. So this scene account here kind of saved my love for making content for Reverse 99 because it was kind of honestly getting a bit stale just doing global stuff, always being behind 2 months, and we're just kind of getting all old stuff here and there. So I was actually planning on quitting the game, but then I was like, you know what, let me try making this CN account. Maybe it'll revive my enjoyment or my love for Reverse 99, and yeah, it did this. So basically CN account saved Reverse 99 for me. But yeah, those are my 3 accounts, and I enjoy them all for different reasons. So hopefully you found this video enjoyable. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.